Welcome back to The Breakfast Show on RTTV, and it is time for our first sit down for today. And on the sit down, we have guys who came here twinning. I don't know if it was planned, but then we have Swisslizz and Ray in the building. They're artists, and they'll be showing us what stuff they're made of today.
They said they can do everything. They'll start with classical. You do classical, you do country.
Yeah.
Seriously, is it possible
for you to do everything?
Possible for an
It
artist
is possible,
to do?
yeah.
How so?
Because I mean, once you're an artist, once you're like an artist, like you know how to do all kinds of things. Like as a producer first, I'm a producer first. I know how to produce all kinds of music. If you know how to play the piano, if you know how to play the drums, it's just music is just something that, you know, once you know how to produce a genre, it's possible you could produce another genre. So it's possible. Yeah.
In that same thought, or in thinking along the same lines, don't you think? Because now we know the concept of laser focus. People tell you that when you focus on one, you can be good at it, but you cannot be a jack of all trades and a master of all.
It's no matter of being jack of all trades. It's creativity. You understand? You do something for people, because if you do hip hop, maybe people don't like hip hop. When you do different genre of music, you attract different audience. You understand what I mean?
Oh, is that the concept?
Yeah, that's the concept.
That's the concept.
You're not jack of all trades. Jack of all trades means you do music, you do football.
No, we're talking about music now. Don't take it.
You guys take it too far.
So if you take it, if you like call it jack of all trades, it's not that. It's wrong. Because it's creativity. You can wake up one day and decide to do something like a Bob Marley style because you love the Bob Marley style.
Which artist? Which international or which big artist does everything?
I mean, right now I think
that this artist does everything and you feel that he can do.
I think Drake.
Drake does everything.
Yeah, Drake's
doing everything.
He does reggae.
Drake is doing reggae. Drake is doing dancehall. He's doing rap, R&B.
And very soon our guy in Whiskey is one on the drum too. His style is changing from to dancehall right now.
Rihanna's like that too. Exactly.
So you see, it's just
so
to get
we all
the
agree that
audience.
it's possible, right?
Possible.
Because we have big people that are. What DJ Khaled? What's his own?
Man, DJ Khaled, man.
His own is just to hide.
What does that guy do?
So he's like,
it's just his name, DJ Khaled.
He's just an executive producer. He brings people together.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't really make the beats or anything, but he's in the studio.
He doesn't even make the beats.
No, he doesn't make the beats, but he gives input. He gives input, like
more motivation, I guess.
Yeah.
Like DJ Khaled, he's just the hype.
I'm not the one. We're the best.
Yeah, we're the best, something like that.
And then the guy goes, there's Despacito, there's I'm the one and all of that. The guy comes and puts his name inside. Well, anyway, cool. All right, so let's talk about you guys and all of that. How long have you guys been doing music? I know you say you started as a producer, or you were producing first?
Yeah. I've been making music since I was like 11, actually.
Wow.
Yeah. So I would always like.
It depends. You might be 15 now, and it's not so long.
No. So, I mean, that's it. It's a good. Over 15, 16 years.
That you've been doing music.
Yeah.
Now that's something.
But I started producing first.
You started producing first. How were you able to develop the flair for production, for music production?
I remember growing up in my family, I would always tell my dad I wanted a piano, and I was really young then too. So it's one of those things he actually gave in and just got me a piano. And I just learned how to play it myself.
Self-taught.
Yeah, nice. Self-taught. Then I started drumming in my church too.
Started drumming?
Yeah.
So
I played the drums and the piano, yeah.
You played drums and piano?
So you started doing music in Canada, and then what was it
I started doing music here in Nigeria. Then I moved to Canada in 2007.
Okay.
For school.
Okay.
Then since then I've just been making music there, and I came back here last year. So.
What does it mean opening for top acts like Timbaland? And
so it's I open shows so if a major artist comes, let's say McMill, when McMill came.
Is McMill major?
McMill is a major artist. To the rap community.
It's not me. He wants to come and trade words.
No, that's why Nicki Minaj. You end the show.
What's that?
Okay. So I mean, yeah, I would open for acts like that. I'm the artist that would go before McMill type of thing. So.
Okay.
All right. And then now, do you play any instrument?
Yeah, I play the piano and the drum too.
Now, we're talking about kids and vocational skills, you understand, growing them or extra curricular activities and all that. How do you develop the innate abilities in the kids, apart from education, apart from, the scholastic pursuits, going to school and the maths, English, physics and all of that? How does a child discover, or how does a parent help a child discover skills, music and all of that?
Yeah, like when the kid is growing, as a parent, you have to watch the kid. Have to watch what he loves doing. You
Were you
pay
loved by your
attention to what
parents
they're
or
doing.
growing up?
I grew up with my parents, and they watch what I love doing.
Okay.
So at the age of 10, they grab the attention and they just push me, go do what you want to do.
10?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I started music at the age of 10. So you have to watch what they do. You don't force them, because when you force them, they get sad and do something they don't want to do. But when you watch them growing, okay, you know what they love doing. Okay, like my kid brother, right?
Okay.
He loves the football from a kid. But then
That's serious, so you have to push him.
No,
You
yeah.
know that to go and go survive the offer.
Yeah, so-
Football is not play now.
Yeah, so that is tough. So you have to watch them from where they're small.
You agree with him?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, for me too, like, I wouldn't say my parents always supported me being an artist, but, it's like, over time, when they see that, when they saw like my passion was really strong for it, they're like, you know what, just
So
do,
how does a
do what
kid
you.
now? Let's talk to some kids there who don't have the support of their parents, but they love this thing. How do they go about it? How do they do it?
You just can't stop. If you like it, you have to do it. If that's what makes you happy, that's part of who you are. So, like, in so many instances, like, you have situations where, like, it creates this, like, animosity between the kid and the parent.
Sure.
But, at the end of the day, it's like, parents need to realize that as much as, they want to have an input in the kid's life, it's still the kid's life. So they have to, like...
Okay, that's for parents. There's something I want now. The parent says no.
You can't do this in my house, not in
and
my
the kid
house.
he wants to sneak out, he wants to do something. What would you tell the kid to do? Now, let's say you're not talking to your parents. How should the kid
How would I tell
develop
the kid?
that innate ability so that it doesn't die?
You know what? Okay, you keep practicing himself. You don't have to sneak out.
You don't have to sneak out.
Yeah, you don't-
It's difficult
can
to
beat
practice,
if it's
and
music.
not practice.
Yeah.
It's difficult to practice alone. Like, let's
Yeah.
say you love
It
to
is,
sing,
it is.
and then your mom is in the other room and she can hear you.
Yeah,
How do you
yeah,
practice
yeah.
in the house?
Exactly. That was the same thing
It's
with
the
me
same
too.
thing, yeah, okay.
It was hard.
But listen, okay.
It is hard.
If you can't sneak out of the house, there is a time when your parents are out of the house. As a kid, you need to, what time. When you're alone, you do it. This is what you love.
Okay.
To avoid some problem with your parents, right?
Okay.
You do it at the right time.
But what if he has to go to the studio to record?
Exactly.
If you have to go to the studio
Exactly.
How
to
do we do
record,
that?
okay, listen. If you have to go to the studio to record, okay, it's up to the kid at that moment. I don't know how to, because my own time, there was a time I had the time when I had to, sneak out or tell lies to my dad. Like, that I have a lesson I have to go and like stuff like that. But that is me.
That's
okay?
you, right?
But basically, how the student, the guy and the parents or the girl and the parents communicate. You have to,
You agree? So how
you
would you
get
tell
the point.
Yeah.
I would just tell the kid, I'd rather just tell the truth to my parents than lie to them every single time that I'm gonna do this.
You have to man up.
You have to man up. You just have to man up and just say it,
But when you're saying it, sometimes you just keep yourself back on the seat.
I'm telling you, man. You tell them and they say, "Oh God,
that's
sit
it.
down. You can't do nothing."
You don't have
But I get
friends
your
who
point.
support.
I get your
Yes,
point.
yes.
I get your points. Now
But then it's difficult.
let's talk about something that just happened. There's an impending ban on music videos that it's impending. It's not like it's not a law. It has to pass through the House and all of that. But then the Minister of Information, of course, coming from the government, saying that they want people to invest more in Nigeria and saying that, okay, music videos or directors should not shoot music videos
the
outside,
country.
and maybe even movies. I don't know.
Even
about
movies, entertainment
Yeah,
generally, movies,
and then a lot of people have
everything.
clapped back, like, hey, come on, our president is not receiving healthcare in
Treatment
the
even in
country
Nigeria.
Yeah.
because we don't have. So, what do you guys think about an impending ban if it ever does
becomes a
happen?
law.
What do you think about it?
For me, right, it's so difficult. Like, this is what people like used to survive, okay? And this thing they're trying to impose, right, is going to affect some musicians. If you want to impose it, then you make your country great. You make the country
Make it
beautiful,
convenient for
okay? Because there's a type of location an artist is looking for.
No.
He doesn't get it in Nigeria. He has
You're
to go
right.
outside to get it. So if you can't do this, right, why don't you make Nigeria what we want? Okay, that's it.
Are you not saying that it's a government thing? Like, is it their thing to make it
Government,
convenient?
It's government.
It's government because
they have to.
no music industry or any music organization will bring up this stuff because they know that this is for a betterment of the country. And again, this thing is making Nigeria music industry, movie industry worldwide. You know, getting the artists known in different places. So if you stop this right now, you're going to decrease a lot of opportunities. Okay, and even young artists like us growing, like, come on, we have no place anymore because you don't make Nigeria what we want, like what we need, the view we need. It's all about creativity, like I said.
Okay.
Sure. What's your own take on it?
Yeah, I think it's just really bad for business because, I mean, think about like, what would you say about the artists who are Nigerian that live there? What would you say about that?
Sure.
Isn't that that's their surrounding? So they have to come.
People survive.
Are you telling me they have to come down here to shoot a video?
It doesn't even
The
make
ticket
sense, right?
money.
It makes no
Come on,
sense.
this is come on.
Everything makes no sense. So I think the government.
if we keep on talking, our voices will be heard, and let's hope something can be done. Okay, let's talk about your music. Let's see. I know we were used to Afro pop as it is and all of that. I want you guys to do something out of the ordinary. You said something about country music, right?
Country music.
Let's see you do some
classical,
country. Let's see you do. Are you prepared for classic? Are you classic?
Yeah, you do classical.
anything.
Anything I can do, right?
Just country. Just
No, it doesn't have to be the regular. We don't want the regular.
Even
We're
if it's
tired of regular.
even if it's something, even if it's a cover of something, something country. Let me have a feel. Okay, let's see.
I could just do mine.
Okay, do yours. Do yours. Something country.
Okay. Like a freestyle, right?
Yeah, like freestyle.
Okay.
Just
Morning sun in the day I come. You can never know my name. Dun, 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 dun. I make the money every night I go, and every day that I make the fame. See my money's coming, going every day. It's knowing every day. My life is so good, yet my money isn't going every day. Going every day. You can see me when I'm living good. We got a fame. Every morning, every night, I say we got the fame. In our TV, we are making that fame, la la la.
Oh, this is so cool. But if you don't put somebody inside,
Come on, Nigeria love that.
You climb stage, also this one, pure water, they go stone you.
I'm telling you.
But that's cool.
Swisslizz was warming up.
I'm thinking of maybe an evening over you on a date. You know, he's there on stage doing this. This is enjoyable, man. But if you go on stage, one major concert like that, you come and then fame. But that's cool. I like that.
Could you tell the guy on stage to leave so someone else can come to sing? Has that ever happened to you though? Where you were performing on stage and...
No, but what happened to me to stop the music? You know, I just did a song, like a hip hop song, and people were like, from this side, they like what I'm doing, and this side, they're like, and then my music stopped, and I just like, thank you, and I left. That was my second time performing in Bangkok. Yeah.
Wow.
In Asia, it's actually Asia. So
Bangkok, really?
In Asia.
Oh, that's nice.
England, yeah.
Polite, thank you.
You know, actually, I'm a motivational speaker.
Come on, like me, I was surprised. I didn't have the same to look at the DJ. Like I just like, oh, thank you. You know?
Wow. See, let me tell you what. Let me give you for next time. Just start. You see, in life, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. See, actually, I'm a motivational speaker. But I just use this to as an intro to let you guys know how life.
I've sung half almost to the end. So yeah.
So you thought they were enjoying your
like it's different. It's different reply from left side, right side. I'm like seeing people like, wow. People like, come on.
But that's cool. That's cool. But on the other side, what has been your best time on stage? Best moment on stage?
I had a show in Ghana last year.
All right.
And there was no promotion. Like nobody knows this guy Rayjacko. I just came from Bangkok, and so I went there with the fear, no confidence. And this my guy was like, okay, cool, you gotta do this. Don't worry. Promotion was so low, the traffic was low then last year. Better than like this year is better, right? Okay. So I went there and they were like, and I started performing and people were like, yeah, you know?
Charlie.
And then I was
Charlie,
like, damn.
felt
And
you.
then I just did a freestyle from there, jumped for my song, and I did a freestyle, and they were like, wow. So that was the best moment, and I figured something out that in life, okay? You don't have to be a whiskey to amaze the people.
You see, you have the motivational list
Yeah, you
inside
have
you.
it inside you.
So next
So it
time,
can
if you don't have a bad, you just
And
enter
when you finish,
motivational
just say
speaking.
your name, drop your handle, and just leave.
Drop the handle and
And
people
leave.
like that's what's
Yeah.
up, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Swisslizz, let's see you.
go.
Is it, yeah, something,
your moment.
something not usual because
Yeah.
I don't want the
don't want
Afro.
Afropop, we don't want
the Afropop.
R&B.
When you give your handles, they'll get across to you and get all your music. But I just want something unusual, something we're not used to.
Yeah.
Let's feel. Maybe R&B is cool. I'm not so.
We don't want R&B,
Okay.
no.
Just something.
Something different.
See, we started from the bottom. The bottom was just a start. Believe me, my past is grease. It's easy to fall apart. Illy, y'all are silly to think I'm gonna stop.
Let me call you the name, but I gave you. I can't.
What is
It's not rap.
Is that Kanye there?
Oh, I can't.
It's Akan, just Akan.
Just I can't. You have to ask your mother. If it's not just,
No, there's no added. It's just Akan.
it's just I can't.
Yeah.
But really, okay, I can't. Squeeze. It's not rap that we say.
No, let's just leave it with that. Let's talk about your worst
Best
moment on
moment.
stage.
My worst moment
worst
of
and then we'll get
stage.
to best.
Okay, my worst moment of stage was what show was that? Oh yeah,
There's so many, you can't even remember which one.
so many.
I like
There's been so many because starting up as an artist, you gotta have stuff
right,
like that.
you're right.
Like there's no
True
artist
that.
that would tell you
True
that they
that, true
haven't.
that.
But this one, I think I was having there were technical issues.
Okay.
The mic was bad, the speakers were bad.
Wow.
It was just bad promotion, bad everything from the start of the show, and so I was just on the stage performing, and the mic just cut out.
Wow.
And I was just I was like, you know what? Let's do the next song. Next song, play. Told the DJ to play the next song. He played it. The speaker was not working. So.
Wow. So how did you leave this stage?
It was one of those things. It's I was just like, we're having technical difficulties, and there's really nothing I can do, and I just left. But it was really awkward, you know. It was just.
All right.
Yeah.
Just my final words to you guys is learn motivational speaking to help you in those times.
Yeah.
When you think they can clap, I'm telling you, I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
When you just start, they say you see the technical team was not up to them, but then that's life. See, life technicalities.
Never give up, because you never know. Someday it's going to happen, just like that palm. And then you go with it. Just move your hand and just continue to walk. Don't look back. But if you look back and see someone laughing, you
You just start laughing too. Imagine.
And if it's here, you have to be careful because pure water can come out.
Nigerians.
So how do we hit you guys up on social media? How do we keep up to date with what you guys do?
Okay, I'm on Twitter and Instagram. Instagram, I am Rayjacko.
Okay.
Twitter, I am Rayjacko. Yeah.
No, okay.
So I'm mostly on Instagram.
Instagram, that's
yeah.
it.
Twitter,
Okay.
just tweets and stuff like that.
So Swisslizz, how do
Yeah,
we hit
same
you up?
thing. At Swisslizz, Instagram, at Swisslizz. At Swisslizz, Instagram, that's 2 S's with 2 Z's. So Swisslizz. Swisslizz, Twitter, Swisslizz, Facebook. Yeah, just everything about me you could just find it online. So.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. I wish you guys the best. See you
Very
guys
best.
at the
Thank
top.
you
right?
so much.
Thank you
And
so
if you
much.
guys see them anywhere, don't stone
They are
them.
wearing this thing. How would you even know that?
Thanks
In my
for
head,
having
I'm just thinking you guys should switch.
Okay, let me
because
bring it out
Ray-
right now.
Ray is our. I'm just thinking you guys should just switch the hats or something. Think about it later and then maybe switch.
If they go on my social media, they'll see my.
Yeah, you
full
see the face. Why do I even move
Okay.
this? Let me write back this.
All right, you see them outside performing tomorrow. They've gone through their own share of
Yeah.
bad moments.
Motivate
Don't stone them pure water.
Motivate
Maybe chewing gum is okay, yo. Not pure
Bottle
water.
water is better.
Bottle
But
water.
it's better. It's 59 or 79.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. It's been great having you on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks
sir.
for having
Okay,
me.
all right.
Thank
So
you.
it's been Swisslizz and Ray on the show. Don't go anywhere. When we get back, it's entertainment news for Equinox out there.